Hello, this is David Dean, and life is good. Just thought I would try something a little bit different. Still going to be putting out my regular videos, but I wanted to get in and do a few game reviews with the new Epic Games store. I do think it's kind of interesting just to see what else is out there. And right away, I was drawn to Hades. Just from the look of it, it looked absolutely amazing. So we're going to go ahead and launch that and get into it. This is in early access, so there is still some issues with the game. Wanted to point those out, but also point out some tips to help you play the game if you do decide to get it. The game is by SuperGiant Games, which has put out 3 other titles. Not very many, but they have all been extremely well received. So let's get in here and check it out. First of all, I deleted these games before and they reappeared. Not a big issue. You can delete them again and still start the game over, but just one of those things they need to fix. First of all, the art style is absolutely amazing in the game. It seems to have a good, solid storyline, and it's, like I said, based off the Greek mythos, so you get to meet all the different Greek gods and heroes, and I just love going through that so far. This is your kind of typical game set of going into an area, killing all the enemies in the area, going into the next area. It has some improvements on that, and it has some issues still right now. First issue off the bat, and the one that really caught me off guard and want to let you know about, it is set up. If you hit the escape button, you can go into controls and attack at cursor. Right now it is off, but if you go back and in here you have an attack where you can throw your magic stone. If I put the cursor behind me, it will not attack the way I'm facing, it will attack where the cursor is at. And if you remember, we had that turned off. And just to show you, to controls, it's off. We'll go ahead and put it the other way just in case I'm misreading it. Once again, he's facing this direction. Cursor is behind him. I do the range attack and it goes the other way. This is a big issue because if my cursor gets behind me and I'm trying to attack the person standing in front of me, nope, I'm going to turn my back to him and I'm going to get stabbed in the back. So this takes some getting used to with the cursor. And in the future, I think as I get used to it, it will be a benefit and I will enjoy it. But there is the issue with this button not working right now to turn it off and on. For other things you can do, you start off with a sword. Later on, you can get a spear, a bow and arrow, and a shield to use as weapons, and probably additional things after that. You have a standard straight on attack. And then you have your range attack, which you saw, which goes wherever the cursor is. And then you got to run over. If you miss if you don't kill your enemy when you hit them with the stone, you have to go over and kill your enemy to get your stone back. That's another big issue with it. You do have with the Q key the big area effect, extremely good attack, and you got your dashes. You can set your dash to go where the cursor is. Currently, I do not have it that way. It goes wherever he is facing. And that can be a lifesaver in the game, but also later on there is tons of traps, so make sure you don't dash into a trap. Another thing with the... Ooh, there, finally. I think that's the first time I ever saw one of these pieces of pottery give me anything. And it was a piece of gold pottery. But I was going to show you the pillars. The pillars are a big help in this game. If you attack them, there we get an area effect damage around it with the rubble falling to the ground. That does not affect you. You do not take damage from it. But all the other enemies do. So if you're trying to get away from one, or you're kind of playing hide and go seek around the pillar, as they're running around the pillar, you can attack it and they will take damage from it. And that really helped me out with this game. When you get to a doorway, it will show you the awards you will receive if you clear out that area. And in a lot of places, you will have multiple doors to choose from. But we're going to do a little bit of gameplay, and you're probably like, hold it, where's the storyline? It's kind of strange. You get the majority of the storyline when you die. So, do a range attack on him, and if you notice on my third attack, he went backwards, and there he went backwards into the pillar, taking damage from the pillar. And get out of there. Yeah. All right. And I got my stone back. Oh, see, I was facing my target, not aiming the cursor at the target. Ah, that is killing me early on in the game. Like I said, once I get used to it, it should be a bonus. But right now, not so much. All right, we got range attackers. And there I was hitting her and the pillar at the same time. And she's taking damage from both. You can also hit those purple things so you don't have to dodge them. Whoa. Ah. See there, I was trying to get the cursor over to where I wanted it. We will get that down. There we go. A few more. Area effect on the spawn point. Where are you going, big guy? Ah. And you can also, when you do your dash, you can go through the range attacks. The only problem I have every once in a while with the dash, sometimes when you hit the pottery, you'll destroy it, and sometimes you'll get stuck behind it. And, nope, wrong button. There we go. Range attack on him. See, he's holding my stone. Give me my stone back. All right. Then you grab your reward with the E key. You get a little more dialogue as about the story. And usually when you click on one of these things, like this one with the gold circle, you will end up getting a nice reward. But love the artwork like this with Athena, goddess of wisdom. Looks absolutely amazing. They even added on the little touches with like her owl on there. And then you can choose. Do I increase my base attack? Do I increase the rock that I was throwing? Or do I increase my dash? Right now I'm going to go with the attack. Let's see, when you see the different rewards here. In this case, Dark Elixir. On some of them will be a key. If you get that key, I'll be showing you later on how you can use that to get different weapons in the game. But I actually want to get to that part of the storyline, so we're going to end up eventually dying in this room. You see the skulls. You got to take them out quickly. They are hard to see when they're behind walls. And they can get a ton of them in the room and swarm you. But yes. And this is one of the few games that really makes sense that your character respawns where you do, because you're the Prince of Hades. So where else is your soul going to go when you die? If you go through here, you will get a lot of the storyline. Basically him wanting to get out of there, which kind of makes sense. Why does it make sense? Well, let's check out our loving father over here. Yeah, we are the son of Hades, and we do not enjoy being so. So the storyline is great, and the dialogue, you can check that out for yourself if you decide to play the game. I was hoping, I always loved Cerberus, the three-headed dog in Greek mythology. I was hoping he'd be a boss battle maybe in the future, but you end up finding out that Cerberus is your little pet puppy, and he really likes you. So, who knows if we will get him as a boss battle later on or not. But once you're in this area, you definitely want to go around, talk to everybody. But hey, when you're a Prince of Hades and you're upset with your dad, what do? You run over to your room. And I love the artwork here. All this great looking skulls of demonic creatures. But what you really care about is the black mirror over here. No matter how much you collected in the game, when you die, you still have it. You bring it over to the Dark Mirror, and you can purchase things. Like I said, if you got keys, there's things you could purchase here. I really don't recommend it all that much because you can use it early on to unlock different weapons, and I'll show you that in a bit. You can end up getting more stones, so you just don't have the one to throw, which would be great to have. But I'm going to go for Vitality. It only gives me a +1 heal every time I walk through a doorway, but at least it's something. Right now, whoa, didn't know you could go back there. And then you head over to your training area.
Okay.
And here is where you can find your different weapons. As I said, if you get keys, you can unlock them. And then a training dummy will come up where you can practice your attacks. One thing I did not know and really wish I had was over here. You have this trophy case that gives you no, let's see, there's the indicator with the E, and you can see it has all these slots, and that is give someone this liquid gold to earn the keepsake that goes here. Basically, the NPCs in the game that you talk to, if you get this reward when you clear out an area, you can hand it to one of the NPCs, and they might give you a keepsake, which then you can use on your character. I didn't know that, and really wish I had. Would have made a big difference. So, but here is the training room. As I said, you got your basic front attack, area effect, range attack, and your dash. And basically, that's it. But I want to hop out into my other game just to show you to do the bow and arrow. And I want to show you the shield, which I think is absolutely amazing. All right, this is the one that I had played around with a bunch more. The shield was right here. One of the things is you don't get all these weapons to carry around with you. You get one. So when I picked up the shield, away went the sword. Here, we'll do this just so we can get our training dummy to spawn. Hey, how you doing? So we put our target over there, and boom, boom, boom. We got a Captain America bouncing around the room. Shield. So that was pretty nice. Let's see what happens if I target it way over here. It still hits them. Awesome. Did not know that until right now, if you can't tell. If you put it right over him, it's a back and forth really quick. Let's see if I put it through him. Same thing. Put it over to the side, bounce, and hits him. I love this. I'm not sure if you guys ever played Marvel Alliance, but I love playing Captain America in that. And my daughter would play Deadpool with the grenades. And yes, it was awesome time. But yes, so there's the shield. You get your bash attack.
Yeah, keep going.
And your bounce around the room as your area effect. So let's head over and grab the bow. The bow, once again, you got to learn a little bit with each of these. The bow threw me off a little bit. How much you hold it down when you, on your left mouse key determines how far it goes. So if you're really quick, you shoot an inch or two. Hold it a bit more, it goes about halfway. Actually, I'll do that again. See, about halfway. Hold it down for max, and then you can take them out. And then for the area effect, it gives you, what is that, about a 9,500 degree arc for your area effect. And I really do love this little guy. Isn't he cute? But yeah, range is based upon how long you hold this down. So, but I want to test out the shield, do a little gameplay with him. Let's hit the right button. And then you head through here to go back into the next area and try to claim some kind of reward. This is the respawn area. Usually when you respawn, you end up getting a gift. Nice. All right, your bull rush deals 200% damage. That's nice. Hold for a powerful... Yeah, that's not... Okay, after you take damage, briefly deflect in all directions. That ain't bad either. These are nice rewards. Your special is 50% faster and returns to you after a single impact. I don't like that. I don't want it to return after a single impact. I want it to bounce around a room and hit a few different targets. So I'm going to go with the Bull Rush.
That should do it.
And let's see. We'll go ahead and do our range attack. And I hit the pillar instead of the guy. Wow, this thing does some major damage now. That is awesome. And since it's kind of a small area effect, it also hit the pillars. Ooh, these guys are bad. Shooting lasers, you can outrun them as far as distance-wise. Whoop, dash. Don't go on the spikes. All right, what else we got? Oh, geez, I shouldn't have been standing so close. I was thinking I still had my old area effect. All right, so the crystal's out. Haha, you missed. Come on, come on. I got you, big boy. And there we got a little more elixir. I wanted to show, hopefully they will give us a room with some different traps besides the spike traps. And let's see, always check, see how many different doors you have. We will go with this one because it's the only one we got. All right, good. Got what I wanted. Whoops. I was trying to set something up, which is getting me killed. There, we will run over that. All right, I need to just take him out. There we go. What do we get now? Ah, shoot, I'm trying to get them targeted. These guys are hard to target with the traps. There we go. Oh, I guess we got to clear out the pillars before we can do that. All right, let's get them lined up. Got caught on rubble. There, he took damage and so did I. But I love it later on in the game in a lot of these rooms, using the traps to do damage to these guys. There we go. He took some serious damage and we killed the other guy with one of the traps. And that aspect of the game I really do love. The further you get in it, the more traps you have and different variety. So it isn't just walk in, kill things with your sword, walk to the next room, kill things with your sword. This is a lot of gameplay, learning to use the dash, learning to use the various traps, and continuing in the storyline. Let's see, your attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. I'm not sure. I like bashing them into a corner and taking them out, so I may do that. Your cast, I'm not worried about the cast because I can throw my shield. And your dash, instead of a dash, you ride a damage dealing wave. We'll do that just so you guys can see some different stuff. Nice. That is a cool graphic. And see here we get the choice. We can either get some more elixir or some keys over here. So we will do one more room and then I'll go ahead and drop out. Whoa, where is the... Take you out. Oh, these guys are one hit. Yes. I do love the tidal wave. Ooh. Get away from me. And let's... Oh, I didn't get through that. I can dash. Come on. There we go. Got some more kills. And... Oh, I'm almost done. All right. Nope. Didn't turn fast enough. All right, so there you go. Hades, let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know what your thoughts are of me doing these reviews and what you would like to see reviewed in the future and how I should change up how I'm doing all of this. But we are going to go ahead and head out. Once again, thank you all for the support on my channel. If you use daviddean, all one word, when you purchase a game on Epic Games Store, I get a very, very, very small part of that. If you want to know, let's see, my review on this game is looks are absolutely great. The gameplay, I would say, is good. It's kind of an old theme of going into a room, clearing out the room, going into another room. I do love the fact that a lot of it is using traps to take out the different enemies that spawn, and you do get some interesting weapons. Do like the dialogue. If I did it on a 5-star scale, right now I'd say the game is a strong 3. And hopefully once they get it out of early access, it will be better than that. So there you go. Take care and have an amazing day.